Hello, my name is Robin Anderson, and today I'm going to talk about how to manage Python libraries in Hopsworks. So first, once you have Hopsworks running, create a project. In this case, I call it demo. Go into the project, navigate to the Python service. So here we have three different tabs. We have an installation tab, we have a manage environment tab, and we have one called ongoing operations. In the installation tab, you will install any Python library that you want. And depending on where the library is currently located, you pick this value accordingly. If it's on PyPy, or if it's on an Anaconda repository, or it's uploaded, for example, as a requirements.txt or a wheel file on the platform, or if it is in a Git repository somewhere. In the manage environment, we see the current environment for the project. It lists all the Python libraries that have been installed. We can see the Conda channel, if it's installed by Conda, or if it comes from the pip package manager. The channel has the value PyPy because it's from PyPy. So here we see the library name, the version, the current status of the library, so it's installed. And then you can also uninstall it here in this page. You can also export the environment as an environment.yaml file, which is a format that Anaconda provides, which is it's like a self-contained format that specifies all the libraries and the corresponding version for it in environment, so it can be recreated somewhere else. For example, in another project or on your local machine or somewhere else. And you can also remove the environment, which will reset it to the base state that it comes with when you create the project. So the base libraries. And then in this ongoing operations tab, we see all the ongoing operations, for example, installations, uninstallations of libraries and such. And you can also see error logs if it fails to install it. So let's try to install something. So in Hopsworks we have a client library called HSFS, which we can try to install. So in order to install it, we can either provide a version or not provide a version. So to do a versionless install, just say HSFS and then click install. Or we can provide a version, so let's say 2.1.0 and then click install. And it will issue an installation operation for HSFS, version 2.1.0. And then if we go here, we search for HSFS, we find it here. So currently it's ongoing, it's being installed. And once it finishes, it will appear as status installed here. And then there are other options for installing libraries. For example, we can provide a requirements.txt file, which is a way to specify multiple libraries that should be installed in the environment. So the first step you have to do is upload the requirements.txt file here to a dataset. What you do here, you select the file, so this requirements.txt for example. Then you upload it, and then it ends up here. So if we look at it, it says HSFS 2.2.0, and then you can specify other libraries like image.io or Mahutas, and then go back to the Python service, click upload requirements, and then you browse for the file here, requirements. Then it says you selected this one, install it. And then we're going to install all these libraries in the environment. And they will appear here in the Manage Environment tab. Similarly, if you have a wheel file, you do the same. You upload it to a dataset, you select it, click install. And now we see we have two installations. We have the requirements.txt running, and then after that, the wheel installation runs. Now, in many cases, Python libraries will live on Git repositories, and for development reasons it's very handy, because it's very simple to install it. There is no release process it needs to go through. You can just get your changes easily in the environment. So if you go to GitHub, and just copy the URL, paste it in here, click install, then it's going to install the Feature Store API from the master branch. This is the GitHub repository for HSFS. So to see more info on how to, for example, debug when an installation fails, or see the other features we have, such as automatic updates for platform libraries, so HSFS and Hops, you can see the blog. Thank you for watching.